If you cannot tell by now, something is very wrong. I can no longer stand by and watch as people suffer and die at the hands of the tyrants in power. This is a message to every man and woman in the military. If you are a high-ranking officer in the military and you're watching this, I want you to rally around as many other officers, generals, soldiers, lieutenants, and go with us to Washington, D.C. and demand a new hearing on 9/11, the lie that got us into Iraq, and all the other things our corrupt leaders have been doing to us. If you think for 1 minute that the New World Order will spare you after we are gone, you're wrong. You are a puppet and they don't care about you. They will kill you and your family after they are done using you. We are your family. We are your friends. We need you now to stand up. If you are a soldier, show this to your superiors. Take my best videos and show them now. Stop being afraid. Whatever you are afraid of them doing to you now, they will eventually do to you soon enough. Please listen to me. I have a daughter. She just turned 1. I don't want her to grow up in the world we now have, or the one that was given to us. I can't sleep at night. I worry. If you knew the pain I'm going through, you wouldn't be sitting here reading this or listening to this. You'd be doing what I'm now asking you. Go to the ones that you report to. If they will not listen, then do not stop. Gather others and try again. Do not fear them or what they threaten you with. If you will go to Washington, I will promise thousands of us will meet with you. But we cannot do this alone. You are the arm of the New World Order, the true power of America. You are the one thing that can stop all this, end this insanity. They already call you a terrorist and a threat. Our own troops. This shows you exactly what they think of you. We need you now more than ever. They are bringing in UN troops as we speak. What do you think those coffins are for, soldier? Those are FEMA coffins meant for your family while you are off fighting some pointless war. Now is the time for heroes to stand up. It's not illegal to ask questions, at least last time I checked. If we go to Washington, demand a new hearing, and not leave until we get one, when you think about it, this is what has to happen. Everybody's asking, what do we do? What do I do? Well, here's what we do. This is it. If the military wake up and begin asking questions, and we stand by you, we can fix the problems we now find in our country. Ask our leaders, why are they killing and poisoning us? With chemtrails, MSG, fluoride, aspartame, mercury in our shots. The poison is everywhere and it doesn't end. So are the coffins and the graves in the FEMA camps, as well as now empty trains and a flu that seems to be spreading like fire, spreading at such an alarming rate. Already hundreds have died. A hybrid flu that came from nowhere. Man-made flu. We're not stupid. We know it was man-made. I bet on my life, next year at this time, half of you will be dead that are now seeing this. Make no mistake about it, even the Georgia Guidestones say this. We need answers. We need to stop the food codex and the monopoly these companies now have. We need to pull our troops out of foreign soil. And we need to get the UN troops off of our own soil. I am not a coward. I will go alone if I have to. I'm not afraid of these people. I support my government when my government supports me. When men like JFK are in office. Not cowards like Bush and Clinton and Obama. We're all related in some way. Part of some sick secret society. Wake up, people, we've been sold out. Our economy is shot. The world is in constant fear of war or at war. People are starving to death. Now as you listen to the speech, millions of people are dying from a disease and hunger, while the elite sit on top castles that we built for them with our blood, sweat, and tears. They care no more for us than they do the planet they so quickly destroy. But no one seems to care. No one seems to listen. Every day something new and horrible to behold seems to stir, while we sit and watch helplessly as everything we love fades. Are we led to believe this is normal? This is fine? That kids dying in Africa are dying for no reason? People dying in Mexico? People losing their home and starving on the street? Because why? Because we are too coward to speak up to the thugs in power? If this message means anything to you, then copy and paste it, put it everywhere. I issue a challenge now to everyone. Prepare to go to Washington to fight the communist New World Order and everybody that's part of it. I will bring proof that many leaders are in on it. I'll bring proof of the FEMA camps, of the Georgia Guidestones, of the coffins, the graves, and many other things. I'll do this because these same people killed my hero, William Milton Cooper. I'm not afraid just as he was not afraid. Heroes are not born, they're forged. The same goes true with true leaders. Most everyone in power had it handed to them. You think I'm wrong? Two bloodlines have ruled the White House for longer than I've been alive. Such things are shown in many ways. A child died in Texas. It was the first to die of a man-made bioweapon created by a shadow governments that rule the world. A small child. And while many of you may think this is not important because there's only one child, I bet the parents would disagree. As a father myself, I cannot even fathom the amount of pain these people are in right now. The New World Order are systematically killing us off. First the minorities will go, then guess who's next? You. It's time to stop looking at the numbers of races dying and suffering and look at them as if they're your own blood. The only way to win this is if we truly unite. I want all senators, congressmen, and the president to take a battery of tests, including a psychological exam, a blood and drug test, and a lie detector test. We do this every day when we apply for a job. Even low-end jobs like at Walmart do tests like these. Why are our leaders not? This test must be administered by the people. If they fail to do these tests or they fail the test, they must be tried for being a traitor to the country. If they have nothing to hide, then this should not be a problem. And as our leaders, we can expect and demand more from them than they of us. They increasingly pass new laws and regulations to continue to take our freedoms. I think it is now time to pass some laws on them. If I was your leader, I would take any test asked by my people. I would not be a coward. I would fight on the front line of a real battle if one presented itself, and not hide behind a podium like our presidents today that send out thousands of troops to their death but won't stand there with them and fight. It's time our leaders start acting like leaders and not like cowards. What congressmen and senators pass, if any, must take an oath and promise to never compromise the Constitution or the Bill of Rights. Finally, many of the new laws within the last 50 years need to be erased. Laws like the Patriot Act, Rex 84, HR 2640, and many other similar laws that impose the American people's freedoms. We will not lose our freedoms to tyrants in power out of fear and lies. The government must now shrink and again be for the people and not abuse the people like it so has. If these demands are not met, we will not surrender. We have the chance now to turn things around. Whatever leaders that truly love this country, redeem yourself now in the eyes of the American people. We are now at a crossroads. We can either fight to defend this country and the values it was built upon, or we can throw it all away and lose it. We must learn now from the past. Looking back 50 years ago, do you think that it's impossible to believe that the things that happened to the Jews in Germany could not happen here, to us? Considering that the same people that funded the Nazis are still in power today, look back even longer, 400 to 500 years ago, the Native Americans. If they had just band together, they could have pushed the invaders back into the ocean. But because they fought each other, they lost. That is a valuable lesson I think we all need to learn. If we do not unite and fight this as a team, we will lose. Make no mistake about it. Their plans are for a global genocide, unlike anything you've ever seen. I issue a challenge to the Illuminati, the New World Order. Step down or be eliminated. As long as men like me still breathe, you will have intense resistance. I'm not alone either. There are many of us. Remember, there's only a small number of people that are doing this to us. The elite. Carelessly, they've shown us their true colors. We now have a window of opportunity to fight this and take back our country and take back the planet. If we fail, I dare not think of what will become. I hope I see many of you there in Washington, July 4th. If you're a leader of another group, of any group, please contact me. Post a video response underneath this video and upload this video and spread it. The time to act is now. This is one last thing I'd like to say. A lot of us end up showing up at this protest, and I do believe that will happen. I suggest everybody bring masks for the flu so you don't get sick now that that's a real threat, as well as bring anything else you might need. We cannot be afraid of anything at this point. If we continue to live inside this box of fear, we will lose everything that we love. The final thing I'd like to say is, people may smear me and smear the others that I'm working with and make false accusations and lies. That is part of the trick, part of the deception. We are fighting the most well-funded, well-organized group ever to set foot on Earth. Do you not think it's above and beyond their power to do a character assassination on people, especially people like William Cooper or anybody else that's becoming outspoken and popular. Do not so easily be deceived. Anything else. This isn't about me. This isn't about Alex Jones, David Icke, Ron Paul, or anybody else. This is about everybody. This is about unity, because we will not win this alone. So remember that. The time has now come for us to unite. Godspeed.
I know you're up. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. And I'm going to show these people what you don't want